Hotep, supreme peace, my loved ones, man. Asar Amun Ma'at back with another video. About to give y'all some knowledge, man. Just drop some knowledge. Turn that light on a little bit so y'all can see better. Invite a couple people in. But yeah, man, I just want to share I haven't spoke on, which I should have spoke on a long time ago. I've been on a plant-based diet for almost 3 years now. March 7th will make 3 years. March 7th of 2022 will make 3 years. I went on my plant-based journey March 7th of 2019. So, with me going on this journey, just, be a bigger man and to renounce a lot of the things that I knew weren't good for me. A lot of people don't even believe that you could survive off of just plants. But for every cure in this world, man, every cure comes from the plants that you eat. The plants even non-edible plants, the plants that grow from the earth. Everything that comes from the earth, man, everything that God made is what man makes, and he changes the configuration of, and what man makes deteriorates. But what God makes don't need no fixing. Well, I mean, when I say God, I mean nature. You know what I'm saying? The root word of where God came from is nature. If you look at the word Netzer, our ancient Egyptian ancestors, our Kemetic ancestors, Hotep, supreme peace. The word for God was Netzer, which went down to the Coptic language as Netzerah. I mean, in the Latin language is Netzerah, and then to the English language is nature. So, man, a lot of people ain't up on that, but one of the best decisions I ever made for myself was adopting a plant-based diet, man. And I can't tell y'all everything I know in 5 minutes. It's mathematically impossible for me to tell you and disclose everything that I know as far as a plant-based diet. But one thing I can tell you can see my skin. My skin is glowing. I don't have to lie about that. You can see that clearly in this video. I adopted a plant-based diet. If you can see, this is what I'm eating. I eat organic. You see seeds coming out the oranges that I eat. You know what I'm saying? I eat organic. I love to eat organic. You know what I'm saying? This is how I eat, Red Delicious apples, Granny Smith apples, bananas, kiwis. And people say it's expensive. How's it expensive? This is only $5 for me to get this. You know what I'm saying? Living this lifestyle, people just throw me things. Things gonna come your way, man, because nature gonna work in your favor. Look, everything vegan. People just throwing me vegan stuff, man. Like just because they know the lifestyle that I live, like God or Netzer or whatever you want to call it, the universe sends these things my way because it's intrinsic within me. I don't look for these things outside of myself. None of that, man. But, a lot of people got a problem with that. The way that I eat, and they make fun of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not all about earth, because these things right here are just vegetation. These come from the earth. This comes from the earth. You see what I'm saying? All this comes from the earth. But that's not the only source. You have to realize all the elements. It's earth, fire, water, and air. You know what I'm saying? So majority of the energy that you use in your body that comes from your solar plexus comes from fire, which is the sunlight that you get, water, which is the water that you drink, and air, the quality of the air that you breathe. Not from just the earth. That element alone, the food that we eat, it don't just come from that. It also comes from fire, water, and air. You know what I'm saying? Don't just think it's all about the earth, man. You have to, be all inclusive and remember all elements. You know what I'm saying? We are made up of all elements. You know what I'm saying? That's where the minerals come from, all elements. You wouldn't have water if it wasn't for the sun. You know what I'm saying? The sun emits hydrogen, the most abundant element in our universe as we know it to man. Without hydrogen, there wouldn't be no H2O, two hydrogens, one oxygen molecule. You know what I'm saying? So Just remember, man, the quality of the water you drink, the air that you breathe, and get you some sunlight. That's why when I say adorations to rise, and you see me going out and catching that sunlight when a rays first rise above the Earth's atmosphere on our side, you know what I'm saying, the side that we reside on. That's why I catch these sun rays, you know what I'm saying, because I understand that. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the earth and the food that we eat. You know what I'm saying? And what you don't eat is just as important as what you do eat. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fast. People say that all this is expensive. This was $5 for me to get all of this. $5, man. That's $5. People say and that's breakfast for me. I start with the highest water content food first. You know, the highest water content food, it's good to start with water content foods because, you know, these correlate directly to the chemistry of your body. Your body is just like the earth. 70% water and 30% the elements. You know what I'm saying? 30% earth. It's 30% land. Just like the earth is 70% water, 30% land. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as above, so below. But a lot of people don't know that, man. But consume high water content foods, man. That's what's going to help your digestive system. The dietary fibers and these are these are complex carbs that you get from the sugars. You know what I'm saying? Monosaccharides, fructose, sucrose, glucose, these things, you know what I'm saying? These go straight directly to your brain. The source, the pure source, essential source of fuel for the brain and body to work at its best. For real, man. And I'm not just speaking off of just face value. Go do your own research on what I'm speaking about, man. I don't just speak, you know, just to be talking, man. You know, and a lot of people been on this 3D realm and they've been coming at me lately. And I see that, man, you know, and I'm not taking it to heart because I understand that a lot of people are still, that third eye is closed. When I say that third eye, I'm talking about that pineal gland, that sixth level, the sixth chakra. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, that eye is still closed, you know? And man, bro, like this, it's not hard for you to eat like this. This comes from nature. This organic right here. This straight organic. I eat straight organic, man. Like, and things like this come to me, bro. I don't go out looking for things like this. These things come to me, man. Like, somebody gave me this for free yesterday. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro, if you treat yourself right, if the universe will do it right back to you, man. For real, brother. My brothers and sisters, the universe will do it right back to you, man. For real. But, you know, if you look up the 10 top causes of death in this world, a lot of people think, oh, gun violence. Since we live in Chicago, that's what they want you to see on the media. Gun violence. All these other things. No, the top cause of death in the world is heart disease. Diabetes, stroke, cancer, kidney failure. All these things are related to improper diet. That every single one of the top 10, if you go on the World Health Organization right now and look up the top 10 causes of death in the world, you will see that the top 10 causes of death are all related to improper diet. And the biggest part of that improper diet is meat. Why? Because you consuming something that's closest to your DNA. That's why Ebola was so hard to get rid of, because monkeys, these people were eating bushmeat in Africa. And monkeys are very close to human beings in DNA. So the closer source of sustenance is to your DNA, the harder it is to find a cure for it. That's why it's easier to find a cure for salmonella, which comes from fish, than bird flu that comes from birds. Or it's easier to find a cure for a bird flu than it is for mad cow disease, because cows are closer to humans in DNA than a bird is. And it'd be harder to find a cure for Ebola than mad cow disease, because monkeys are closer than cows cows are closer to humans in DNA than monkeys are closer to humans in DNA than cows are. That's why it's harder to find these cures for that. But man, I'm not just here to disclose this for no reason, man. You know, I did my research, and not just research. I live this. I experience this on a day-to-day basis. I go through this on a day-to-day basis. I delve deep. That's just intrinsic within me. That's a quality within me, the spiritual quality that I find, and I go deep within myself. I don't look for answers outside of myself. I meditate on things, bro. Like, for real, bro. I don't go outside of self and look for things, bro. Because this world to lead you astray, man. That's why it says, even in Jesus said in the Bible, the carnal mind, you got to get rid of the carnal mind before you could transverse the carnal body. You know what I'm saying? You have to transcend this shit, man. For real, man. And I'm not just speaking to be wasting my breath, man. I do this shit for real, bro. I wake up and I eat like this, man. I wake up and eat like this for real every day, bro. Of course, everybody got their vices, man. Everybody want to talk down on the next person and what they do, this and that. Man, look, this ain't expensive to eat. This cost me $5, bro. All this food right here has cost me $5. I start off with the oranges. You know what I'm saying? The subacidic fruits that alkalize within the body. You know what I'm saying? And then if it is expensive to you, you can always fast. Fasting is just as important as what you put in your body. Because that's why when you get sick, you have to purge yourself. When you sick, you can't eat. Your body is making you not want to eat. It's making you lose your appetite because your body knows your body works best. Your body and mind works best on an empty stomach. That's why in certain cultures, they profess fasting. They beseech people to fast because they know if you fast, your body and your mind is going to work at optimal performance. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying, man? But adopting a plant-based diet has been the best thing that that has happened to me, man. Honestly. You know, I use the bathroom majority. I can't even explain. Some people don't even use the bathroom once a day. Not to disclose this, I don't talk about my experience too much with prison and all that. But when I was locked up, I had a cellie that didn't use the bathroom for 11 days when I was in Stateville with him, man. The 11 days I did in Stateville and NRC before they sent me about to whatever joint they was going to ship the man to, I had a cellie that didn't take not one dump for 11 days, bro. You know why? Because the system was backed up with that meat. Man, any carnivorous animal that really is carnivorous was born to eat meat. They have these incisors. A lot of human beings don't even have these 4 incisors. These sharp teeth, you say? All carnivorous animals have all sharp teeth and only cutting action in they bite. Us as humans, we have cutting and grinding. You can move your jaw side to side. A true carnivorous animal can't do that. We have enzymes in our saliva. I'm starting off with the first part of the digestive system, which is the mouth. Our teeth, even our saliva tell us that we are supposed to eat a plant-based diet. You know what I'm saying? Your intestines are 5 to 6 times the length of your body. A true carnivorous animal, their intestines is 3 to 4 times the length of their body so that meat can get extracted and excreted from their system as quick as possible. That's a true carnivorous animal. You are not a true carnivorous animal. Do the research on your own biology, on your own physiology. Seriously, man. I'm not just disclosing this to sound like a genius, a nerd, or none of that. I'm doing this because I love my people. I'm doing this because I love myself. And if I didn't love myself, I couldn't love my people. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I do this for us, man. You know, go do y'all own research, man. Them top 10 causes of death, man, in the world are all due to improper diet. America is going through an obesity crisis as we speak. I was working in a KFC as a vegan. Look, you see a seed pop out. You seen that seed pop out, right? Come on, I can't make this up. I eat organic. For real. It's seeds in all my food. Man, I worked in a KFC, man, and it just didn't resonate with me. You know, I flipping chicken, the slaughter. Y'all consuming these chickens and these pigs and these animals are so smart. They know that you slaughtered. They know that they're being slaughtered. So what they gonna do? Have a stress response. What is that stress response? What we call a fight or flight. You know what I'm saying? And they release these stress hormones into their blood. Just like a human does when we get scared and fearful, we release adrenaline and cortisol into our blood so that we can run faster, breathe. You know what I'm saying? We start to breathe faster, this and that, and our heart starts to pump blood into our muscles more than ever. That's the same thing that happens with these animals. They know that they're being slaughtered and killed, so they release stress hormones. Now you consuming the same stress hormones that these same animals releasing in their blood when they being slaughtered. Once you eat that chicken, meat, pork, whatever you eating, that beef, cows cry too. Cows are one of the most emotional beings, just like elephants. Come on, man. Y'all, man, my people, wake up, man. This is one of the best things I did is change my mood, change my life, just change everything, the trajectory of where I'm going in life, man. I see things past the physical realm, past the 3D, man. I'm in a 5D right now, man, like in the spiritual realm. And that's not to say that I'm above nobody, because we all interconnected as human beings. You got to realize that. We all interconnected. That's why when I say Supreme Peace Hotep and I go like this, that means the two that are one. We all interconnected. You know what I'm saying? Hotep means satisfaction. That means contentment. You know what I'm saying? Contentment, not that I'm content and complacent with where I'm at, but I'm content enough to know that I'm satisfied and I have enough and God gave me enough and the universe is giving me enough. The universe is abundant enough to give me everything that I need to suffice myself. And then with what I'm sufficing myself with, I take thanks in it. I'm grateful for it. That's why in my last video, I spoke about the truth of Thanksgiving. Don't just be thankful on one day of the year. Don't take that time out. Be thankful every day. Be thankful. Think about the rain. Think about the water and all the cycles that went into the food that you eat. This orange probably came from another country. This didn't come from where I'm at. This wasn't grown in my backyard. This came from a whole nother country. Organically. I do research on the food that I eat, the grocery stores that I go shop at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody having mental health issues in America, and they prescribing y'all these prescription drugs. You know what I'm saying? This is the real drug. Everything is chemistry in life. Everything is chemistry. From the African shea butter that I use to put on my face to this, it's all a different configuration to the thing I burn my incense on. It's all just a different configuration of elements. And you have to realize that you are what you consume. And as a macrobiome of the microbiome, you have to take care of those single cell, because we are just beings made up of single cell organisms. So you have to take care of these cells. And before I get off of that, the topic of just plant-based eating, it's so much that I could tell you about that. There's so much way more that I could tell you about that. But I can't, it's mathematically impossible for me to tell you everything in 5 minutes. But I just want to say, fasting is just as important as what you consume. What you don't consume is just as important as what you do consume. So when you fast and you go through a process, especially intermittent fasting, you go through autophagy. What autophagy means is auto, meaning self, and then phagy, meaning eating. So these cells within your body are getting rid of the old organelles within those cells, the mitochondria, the APT, ATP, the nucleoids, and all the other organelles within those cells, in order to get better ones and better nutrients from red blood cells within your body. You know what I'm saying? When you consume fruit, you literally consuming sunlight, because the chlorophyll in the cytoplasm of a plant cell has magnesium, just like the red blood cell has iron for hemoglobin to capture oxygen. But a plant cell has magnesium in order to capture sunlight. That's why it's a prokaryote and it creates its own food. A plant creates its own food. That's the same way that your body is. You don't just need food. You know what I'm saying? Food is just only one of the elements, the earth. Don't forget about the other 3 elements out of the 4 elements. It's earth, water, fire, and air. The fire is the sunlight. Get you enough sunlight out here. The water is the water you drink. Get you enough water. Get you a high quality water. Alkaline based, preferably, because the organs in your body are alkaline based. If you don't know that, your blood is alkaline based. If you look at, not even just the fire and earth, but the air that you breathe as well. The air. You want to make sure you're getting a high quality air. They cutting off y'all oxygen right now. I see people with their mask over their noses, not getting enough. Are you cutting off your oxygen? This is one of the basis of human existence, of all organisms. All organisms need four abundant elements to survive. I remember them by HONC, HONC. Hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon. All living organisms need these four elements to survive. Hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon. I remember it by HONC, HONC. That's how I remember those acronyms. I'm saying I don't know what works best for you, if you could break things down into acronyms and remember things like that, but that's how I remember it. So, man, just do y'all own research, man. For real, man. It's so much I could tell y'all, man, but I just love y'all. I just wanted to put this video out because it was on my mind and speak this right now, I love y'all, man. For real, man. Just, I can't explain enough. Y'all see it, man. Y'all see it, man. High quality foods, man. Feed yourself, man. Feed yourself properly, man. For real, man. I love y'all, man. Asar Moon Ma'at. I'm going to speak more on not just veganism, because it goes deeper than vegetables. Vegan, that comes from vegetables. That's the root word of vegan, veg. You know what I'm saying? Vegetables. But even deeper than vegetables is fruit. In the first book of the Bible, in Genesis, and I believe in the first chapter, it says God gave us fruit-bearing seeds to be food. Then some people want to say, and later on, in later books, it says that he gave us meat to consume. No, you're not a carnivorous animal. You consume these things that are close to you in DNA, you will reap what you sow. These animals have a certain karmic entanglement as well. Just like everything is a living being, all of this is living. Everything is living. Everything, the table, the couch you sitting on, all of this is living, is consciousness. It's just a different configuration of consciousness. And we, as human beings, are the highest form of that consciousness, man. Yeah, man, I'm not going to disclose too much in this video. I just wanted to make it succinct. I wanted to make it brief, compendious, and concise. You know what I'm saying? So that people will get it and understand, I love all my brothers. I love all my sisters out there, man. Hotep, supreme peace, man. Asar Moon Ma'at. Remember, when I say Hotep, that means contentment, satisfaction, supreme peace, the peace of desirelessness, the peace that you know that you don't desire and need anything outside of yourself to be whole. You know what I'm saying? You are whole within yourself, man. Don't look outside of yourself and for no thing, no relationship, and another person, no situation to derive happiness from. It's all within you, man. Remember that for sure, man. For real, brothers and sisters. I love y'all. Just remember that, man. I got a lot more on the way. You know what I'm saying? That I'm going to be putting out there, and hopefully, a lot of people take heed to it and do their own research on it. When I speak from the heart, I'm not telling you to follow me. I'm telling you to go do your own research on these things, because, these are the things that's going to help you ameliorate. If you don't know what the word ameliorate means to improve. These things going to help you improve, as you cultivate these virtues within your own life, man. A lot of people got something to say about me, this and that, this and that. You don't know what go on in my daily life. You don't see when I go out shopping and buy all these groceries and, and I'm eating healthy, and you don't see that. I don't put this stuff out every day. What I eat for breakfast and how I eat high water content foods that align with my body. These are 90%. These are 90% water. When you eat foods that are 90% high water content foods, the water helps assimilate those nutrients in your body way faster. When you eating foods that are dry, like breads and meats and stuff like that, it takes way longer for those nutrients to assimilate within your body, because they have no water in order to get into your bloodstream and flourish the way that they should. the way that nature intended the nutrients to flourish within our bodies. Hotep Supreme Peace, man. I love y'all, man. Hey, look, man. I ain't gonna disclose too much, man, because I love y'all, man, and I don't want to overwhelm nobody. But like I said, Sar Muhammad signing out. Hotep Supreme Peace, man. Find y'all peace within yourself, because you ain't gonna find peace nowhere else, man. It's not in the world, man. It's not in the deep. It's not in the depths of the oceans. It's not on the highest mountaintops. You know, it's not in no cave. You're not gonna find it in no caves. You're not going to find it nowhere, man. You're going to find it within yourself, man. That's where you're going to find peace, man. You're going to find supreme peace within yourself. Hotep Supreme Peace, man. Love y'all. Sar Muhammad signing out, man. More videos on plant-based dieting. More videos on alkaline dieting. And a lot more to come, man. I love y'all.